cold aisle. Marcus adjusted his red vest as the flickering fluorescent lights of the Valley Grocer hummed overhead. It was 2 a.m., the dead of the night shift, and the air in the store felt thick and stagnant. He had one last task before his break, restocking the overflow inventory in the back walk-in freezer. He checked his clipboard, his boots squeaking against the polished linoleum. The walk-in freezer door was a massive slab of stainless steel, cold to the touch and heavy with the weight of industrial insulation. Marcus pulled it open, a cloud of white mist rolling out to greet him. He stepped inside the cramped metallic room, the shelves around him packed with frozen crates that seemed to absorb the light. Without warning, the heavy door swung forward. There was no draft, no hand to push it, just a sudden, violent movement. Thud. The latch clicked into place with a sound like a bone snapping. Marcus lunged for the handle, his heart hammering against his ribs, but the cold metal remained motionless. The internal safety release, designed to glow in the dark, was missing. He pounded his fists against the steel until his knuckles were raw and weeping. He screamed for the manager, Elias, or anyone else on the floor, but the sound was swallowed by the thick insulation. Outside, the store's sound system played cheerful pop music, the upbeat tempo mocking the frantic, rhythmic thumping that no one could hear. The temperature began to plummet. Marcus huddled in the corner, his red vest offering no protection against the biting frost that began to bloom on his eyelashes. By 2:17 a.m., his breathing became shallow. He watched the frost crawl up the walls like white ivy, his mind drifting into a final, icy fog as his heart slowed to a permanent stop. 6 months later, the store's new hire, Jenna, was tasked with organizing the deep storage unit, which had been mysteriously left locked for months due to a clogged latch. She hummed a tune as she forced the door open, expecting nothing more than ruined inventory and the smell of freezer burn. Instead, a wall of ancient, dry cold hit her face. Jenna's flashlight beam cut through the dark and landed on a slumped figure in the far corner. She gasped, the flashlight trembling in her hand. It was a man, perfectly preserved by the unnatural chill. He was still wearing his red vest, his eyes frozen open in a stare that seemed to pierce right through her. The manager, Elias, stood in the security office with the police, watching the footage from that night.